Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Fede.
Sharp.
Sharp. Nandi. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
we are
have
proud.
a guest.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be this gentleman here was supposed to be our first guest.
Yeah.
But for some technical reasons, he ended up not being our first guest because we recorded the episode Mara.
Yeah.
Didn't sound good enough. You know? So, for the symposium's unofficial first guest,
Yeah.
welcome Mjerere Mabaso.
Mr. Mjerere.
It's all gentlemen.
Mnandi.
We're glad to have you back, Mvana. We had an awesome conversation the other time.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
only us had the conversation.
Yeah.
It was great, gents.
But today, Nje, you're lucky enough to have Mjerere back on the mic.
Yeah, man.
But interestingly...
Okay, firstly,
Okay.
ngoba wena ngisho uyamkena Mjerere.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know Mjerere, who are you, Joe? Who are you?
That's the question, my friend. So it sounds so easy, but
okay,
it's
no,
not.
just
But,
summarize and
yeah, okay.
CV. Summarize the
Yeah,
CV.
CV.
Who are you? What do you do? Where do you come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to sum up, Mjerere out, yasekasi, and I'm a very good friend of Vuyo. Yeah, we grew up together, and yeah, man, I think that's all about me, gents.
Okay.
So yeah, from like David on.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
For the listener. The rest is none of your business.
Yeah.
Basically, that's
okay, I don't know if it's important. You can find him on socials as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Mjerere, you can find him if you want more information about Mjerere.
Yeah, if you want to make it your business.
Yeah, and get acquainted or something.
Yeah.
Find him on socials.
Or you want to invite me to preach at your church?
Yeah, he preaches as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pastor Mjerere. I can feel the Holy Spirit. Okay, so today,
what are we talking about, gents?
Namul.
Yeah, because Magnum Mjerere, it has to be something political.
Yeah.
Not because that's the only thing he knows, but we don't know anyone who knows it better than him.
Yo.
Yeah, at this point.
At this point.
Yeah, but
at this point,
and
if you want to talk politics, you call him Mjerere.
He knows many of philosophies of politics, especially South African
I think he follows it better than us.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm a spectator.
And speaking of politics, very important what happened this week.
Yo.
Tokyo Sexwale spoke.
Ungathi spoke. Kunomuntu spoke, kunomuntu wahlazi.
Yeah, man. Tokyo Sexwale spoke to the people. Wahlaza ke. Ashaya into zaka agrees. And there's a lot to talk about from what he said, Joe.
But in all honesty, what do you think about what he said?
Okay, firstly, what did he say?
Oh, okay. What did he say?
Okay, let's just piece it all, because some of us, me, I know part of what you said.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's just piece it together, form a complete picture, and then speak about what we think about
put our opinions in it. Okay, cool.
This is what I read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I couldn't watch the whole 2 hours thing. It was too long.
Yeah.
And I've been a bit busy.
Yeah.
So, from what I read, the first thing that he said, okay, not the first thing really, but the first thing I read was Tokyo Sexwale saying the government rejected 75 billion rand that was supposed to help with the Solidarity Fund, the relief fund. Yeah, that's the first thing I heard. Second thing I heard, what was it, Gondevel? I'm trying to put these things in point form. First thing, they rejected money. Oh, another thing, I'm not sure, but I think that money, that 75 billion, or maybe there's another money, I don't know, but it was supposed to be used for Lama grants. Grant
350
was not supposed to be 350. It was supposed to be 2,700. 2.7, Scott.
Plus.
Yeah.
Plus the 350.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if plus or minus, whatever. But
okay, whatever.
2.7 was there.
Okay, sure.
That's the second thing I heard. Third thing I heard was there's money that was stolen. Tokyo Sexwale said there's money that was stolen. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
But he said Imali was transferred into 6 accounts.
Who are those 6 people?
I don't know. But those accounts are not South African accounts.
Offshore.
Might be South Africans who own the accounts, but the accounts are not South African accounts.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. What did you guys hear? Other than what I said, just to complete the picture for me.
Okay, just to add on what you said, because I feel like this is a build-up.
Sure.
Tokyo came with those are allegations. Let's put it that way. You know,
allegedly.
Allegedly. Because we can't just put it point blank. So Tokyo said that there were funds that were looted from the South African Reserve Bank and the National Treasury. You know, and they were deposited to the bank from a foreign donor, which is known as the White Spiritual Boy. It's
so that's the code word for the account.
Yeah, that's the code word for the account. You know, it's foreign.
Sure.
You know, so he said it was deposited into the national account, National Treasury, and the South African Reserve Bank to assist with free education. That was implemented by Jacob Zuma. It's not something that happened yesterday. It's something that happened years back.
Okay. Funny to add. I think I heard Uzuma Kuloma somewhere. He was saying, but he's the one who came up with the free education. It's like, no, I didn't come up with it. I saw it in the chart, in the NC chart. Free education is on the chart.
It is on the chart.
If you finish this one.
Okay, finish.
So he was saying that it was deposited into the South African Reserve Bank and the National Treasury's account. To assist with implementing free education. And helping the poor families in South Africa. You know? However, now that money, it's more than 100 trillion, and not only in cash, but also in foreign reserves like your gold. You understand? So it was trillions of rands. But now it's missing in action. You understand? Now the media groups. You know, they made an investigation. Media groups are talking about the likes of yours, Ramaphosa. The Tumamina group, the Tumamina media group. So they went and made an investigation. So they said to say, let us go and look for that White Spiritual Boy account. And then they found out it doesn't exist. 2 days ago, like as in today, it's Saturday, Thursday, he made another statement. He made an address to say that he has evidence that the account exists. You know,
but they were looking at the wrong places.
They were looking, and they know it's not like they were looking. They know they looked at the wrong places intentional. Yeah, exactly, intentional. But he's saying now he's gathering his legal team. So probably Monday, he's going to make another media press conference. We will hear.
So what is Tokyo trying to achieve with all this information? Because he's bombarding us with so much information and so much money that has been looted by our political party. And
that's the first question that comes to mind.
Because if you look at things, it's the national, it's African National Congress. That is on the spotlight.
That's the government. That's the party that is in charge of the government.
The problem is now within Bonn, there's a division. Because
and we can see it.
There's a division clearly. Because if Tokyo comes up with so much information, there's so much going on. And apparently he said Tokyo also said, you know, people who break out of ANC, they tend parties not to succeed. So in most cases, what people do is to buy inside ANC. So basically, it's like
that I don't understand. I didn't understand how they what end up buying. How do they do that? Like they pay someone for what? Know. What do they pay for really?
How does like same thing as the state capture? Nekupta.
Okay.
They have certain people So they are in control of those people. So whatever money that they whatever tender or whatever thing they get, it's gonna be directed by them. Give it to Umtutuzi manj. Now if let's say Mjerere is responsible for what he's going to like us. Mjerere is saying manjuti ana tender. For what he continue. Me and Mjerere appoint now umdula.
Oh, because you bought in.
I bought into.
So you are controlling what happens.
What happens inside the organization.
No good rough chance.
Yeah. So manje makasho kanjalo uguy, in my mind I'm like, so basically we've been fed lies.
Yeah. For a long time.
Yeah. We've been fed lies.
I think now I don't know when was the money stolen, like the account, the unknown account. I don't know when that money was stolen.
Yeah.
But I heard, in fact, I watched a video of Jacob Zuma after he was president, saying they removed him and he was about to do something really big. So now I'm trying to piece all of this in my head, which was that free education. There's something big Zuma was talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's start this. Because do we get the picture of Tokyo? Where is Tokyo?
Okay.
But
I think Tokyo spoke about a lot of things.
Yeah. But before Tokyo, let's gather pieces that were happening long ago from Zuma's presidents.
Okay.
Because I think that's when things started to be a bit shaky.
Sure.
From Zuma's presidents. I don't know if Mjerere knows anything about Thabo Mbiki's presidents or Kgalema Motlante's, because I heard in 2007 Kgalema Motlante he said something similar to what Tokyo is saying.
Oh yeah, I heard that as well.
He said something similar to what Tokyo is saying.
So this thing has been going on for a long time.
Yeah. But manje aziqale kahle kuZuma, because I don't recall what really Motlante said.
Okay, but 2007 I was a child.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless I go back and listen, I don't remember.
But let's talk about a president, Jacob Zuma. He was a president for 2 terms. On the 3rd term, I'm kicked out. One and a half. I'm kicked out.
Yeah.
So, on his first term,
I don't know. I honestly can't remember anything.
Okay. Jerere it was like
I don't remember anything big.
Did you follow Zuma's president?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So him being a president.
Yeah.
What sort of changes did he bring to South Africa?
Yeah. All right. So let's now we have Tokyo, we have Zuma, we have South Africa.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Before sifaka lo munye umjita lo sombamba mara naye. Omunye umjita CR7.
Yeah, naye asimfaki.
No, simfake naye. Asimfake okay.
Number 1. Tokyo and Ramaphosa, once upon a time they were business partners.
Yes. I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah. Meaning there's something that Tokyo knows that we don't know.
Yes.
So whatever he say, we can't say it's lies. He won't just.
Yes.
There's a statement that he made, Tokyo. He said, journalists used to expose corrupt politicians.
Yes.
But now, when corrupt politicians want to expose corrupt, when a politician want to expose corrupt politician, journalists protects those politicians.
Yes.
Yes.
So as I was saying, the Tumamina Media Group, Media Group, Ramaphosa is part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand?
Yeah.
So now all what Tokyo Sexwale is saying, he's being opposed. He's being opposed by the media groups.
Okay.
That is owned by who? CR7.
Tumami.
By Tumami. You understand?
Yeah,
so these funds, as I said, gentlemen, they've been going on for years, from the likes of 1966. Money was coming in. Yeah, before. South Africa has a lot of money, gents. A lot. And when we're talking about money, I'm not talking about fiscal money. I'm talking about assets. As I said, your reserves, like your gold. Yes, your gold. And Jacob Zuma, he was part of that. Remember, Jacob Zuma was part of the intelligence of the ANC.
Yeah,
so he knows the underground when he started.
Yeah,
when understand? As I said, that Jacob Zuma was for the people, by the people.
He was. Are you sure what he was for the people? Because at some point I feel like he served himself as well.
Well,
everyone in the African.
Let's get the political part. The political part of it.
I wanted to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Continue.
So Jacob Zuma, he was like, before he left, he was like, free education, for all, also on the varsity level, tertiary level.
Sure.
And then there was statements like, who's this guy? Ace Makashul.
Yeah.
He was like, Jacob Zuma proposed free education.
Yeah.
And now that's why we are in this situation. Who's this guy? the one who's for the tertiary students.
Oh, Bladensman.
Yeah, Bladensman. Yeah, it was like, as South Africa, we can't afford free education.
Yeah.
Now Tokyo Sexwale is coming and say there was money that was meant to cover the free education, but that was the very same guy, Bladensman, saying we can't. We can't. Why? Why Zuma said we can? Why Tokyo Sexwale say we can?
Yeah, I remember that.
So, but now, you see now the division I was telling you about. In the organization on its own, there's a division.
Yeah, there is. It's very visible.
Who's this guy? Lo played.
Yeah.
Is he SACP or what?
Yeah.
It's SACP. Yeah, but he's in line with the ANC.
Yeah. There's a tripartite relationship between the SACP, ANC, and COSATU.
Oh yeah. So, okay, the Minister of Tertiary Education, Dr. Bladensman,
yes,
telling us there are no funds.
Yeah.
And imagine,
and at the time, the president of the country is saying,
"Imali khona,
sizoyenza plan."
And then the president,
among
but
themselves.
The thing is now, in this very same part, two people are advocating for free education for all.
Yeah.
At this level, it's Jacob Zuma and Tokyo.
Okay, yeah.
They are advocating for free education, especially for tertiary.
Yeah.
And then we have a guy, Bladensman, is saying no.
There is no man.
What is CR17 saying? And is it 17 or 7? CR17. What is he saying?
He came in 2017. That's
what is he saying? With regards to such information, because he's the president.
Now I have a problem with our president. He tends not to speak when stuff like this happens. Because you remember with the issue of Ace Magashule, when Ace was implicated on corruption corruption scandals, the president was asked, "What are you saying about this? What should happen here?" And he did not give us anything clear.
Even now,
he's not going to say anything.
Yeah, he's not saying anything. Hence, I'm saying that now he's using his media. You understand that his media is talking for him.
Yeah,
but because now they are saying all these things are allegation. Hence now,
what you are saying, I've had a problem with it for a long time because you will remember New Age, the newspaper.
New Age.
That newspaper was bought by Jacob Zuma once upon a time.
Yeah.
So I always had a problem with politicians being involved in the media.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always said a problem.
Because you know the thing is, anywhere in the world, everyone knows how powerful media is.
Yes.
So what you feed the people, you control
it. Exactly. Why would a journalist be biased? A journalist, they were supposed to say, okay, this is what you're bringing, right? We don't know. Let's do investigation.
Yes.
You understand? Now they're saying what you're saying are allegations. So it doesn't exist.
Where are the hawks in such a situation? Because hawks now they
are captured as well.
Because I understand Ama hawks usually attacked especially the black people who had man.
Okay, look.
I read something.
Let me break down what I know about these structures.
Okay, sure.
Structures that were supposed to be holding people accountable. Were the hawks.
Scorpion.
Once upon the time, scorpions. Now they are hawks. I don't know why they are changing animals, but it's fine. Hawks were supposed to hold people accountable. SARS was supposed to hold people accountable. Both of those structures were captured during Zuma's term by the Guptas. So those structures are structures that we are not able to trust as South Africans.
Now we have the state captured.
But Hawks were trying to come back after Zuma's presidency.
Sure, they tried.
You remember now with the the Zondo Commission. The Hawks were showing some interest, which we are trying to do the right thing. But I don't think they are strong enough.
Was also implicated in some corruption.
You see now, that's the problem.
So now we have the Zondo Commission, right?
That's another thing that's wasting our money.
It's not. It's not. What's
the point?
I think we are expecting too much from the Zondo Commission.
We have to expect
No. The problem with
what's the point of the Zondo Commission?
Okay, I'll come to that.
Okay.
My problem with you guys expecting a lot from what I mean by you are expecting a lot from the Zondo Commission is you guys are expecting the Zondo Commission to do what SARS and the Hawks and the courts were supposed to do. This is one commission. The role of the commission is to expose what's happening. Someone else must take it from there and try to file actual cases to get people arrested. Hawks, where are they?
So
that's what they are there for.
Okay, that's you're telling me that
is not going to do the job of the Hawks.
But let me ask you something.
Okay.
I don't know whether you heard about this.
Yeah.
Last week, the Zondo Commission offices in Parktown.
Oh yeah, they stole 2 laptops. Is it 2? These are fun. This is a movie, bruh.
How?
This is a movie. How? You know, like we watch these things. Like,
as I'm saying,
yeah.
The Hawks, as you were saying, they were showing signs of progress.
Yes.
The CEO implicated in corruption.
Everything went quiet.
Yeah, went quiet. Zondo Commission, now we're like, Zondo Commission.
And 2 laptops gone. Commission. And those 2 laptops had evidence. How is it important? Like, how is it?
I feel like documents like that, you pack them up. We have clouds.
Yeah.
Why do we save something like on a laptop?
My laptop.
Come on, gentlemen. It's deeper than that.
We are not taken seriously in this country.
No, that's the thing. Are we taking ourselves seriously? The only thing we are happy for, it's either Sitoli Savannah.
Okay, gents.
The groove is open.
Yeah.
Even if when the president speaks.
But Simina, I think the reason why we are like that is because we know there's no substance to expect from these politicians, to be honest. There is nothing of substance that you can expect.
Yet we still vote for them. Yet that's why I always have
October.
October, yeah, 27.
Let's talk about that. Are we giving ANC another chance?
What chance? Okay, now I'm not gonna vote. I don't vote.
Okay, Mina, my question is, my comment is, I don't want to give ANC another chance.
That's it.
However, who am I giving a chance to?
That's the point.
That's my question. Yeah. That's my
problem. You can't come here with the analogy which is better the devil you know than the ones you don't. This is our life.
Okay, sure. I'm not saying the devil that we know is better.
Yeah.
The devil there's no better devil. The devil is the devil.
Yeah, exactly. The devil is the devil.
But
Mina,
if I'm not voting for the ANC, am I making things worse or better? That's my question.
Okay.
Things are bad already.
Yeah. Very, very
we
bad.
can only go 2 directions
hence,
here.
Mina, I'm saying,
deeper into
let's
problems.
Support such people. Let's bring such people to play. Let's bring the likes of Tokyo Sexwale who are revealing information that we never knew.
But my problem,
because I used to believe we can't afford free education until now.
I also did believe that. That we can't afford free education. But the question, gents, is if we are trusting Abantu who are like Tokyo Sexwale, we need to understand what the motive is.
Is for them.
Yes.
That's why I asked.
But
because I think we know politicians too well to think they are acting on good conscience.
Yeah. But because I understand. But now we are putting people first. Ne?
Yeah.
He's saying your president and his friends, they are saying we can't afford free education. We can't take care of the poor. Where is the money? Such money. Trillions. Why are we even going to the IMF to borrow money if there was such money?
Exactly.
You understand? So I'm saying,
why are we borrowing money when they are rejecting money?
Exactly.
Free money.
You know,
there's no free money.
I'm saying, and same thing. Another thing, Tokyo.
Yeah.
He has nothing to lose in a way. So I feel like someone like that we can really trust because he's not.
He's like a greasy.
Yeah,
he's nothing to lose.
Is already everything was already messed up.
Yeah, we understand.
So now he's like
he's just telling secrets.
Yeah, he's just talking.
Did he die?
I think he passed away.
He died last day on a car accident, right?
No.
Yeah, it was a car accident.
I don't know how he died.
Yeah, it was a car accident. Apparently he died.
But he did not have anything to lose other than his life.
So hence I'm saying even Tokyo, we can give him the benefit of the doubt because he's gonna
die.
There. He's gonna
Okay, Jerry Mjerere. Okay, Jen.
Sure.
I think I'm not wrong in saying most of us, after hearing what Tokyo said, we believed him.
Sure.
Yeah. My question now is, what now? Tokyo spoke. Yeah. We know what he spoke. Yes. Okay, let's take it as if it's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever he said is true.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do about all of this information, Tim?
That's the thing.
We need to hold people accountable.
How?
Let's bring the likes of your plate. Let's bring Cyril Ramaphosa and tell us an account and then let him be removed.
You know what? The problem is there are no real consequences, Joe.
Yeah, that's the point.
There are no real consequences.
Yeah.
Like we can talk to these people, but the ANC will do what they want to do.
So
they will pick a president for you.
Yeah.
After Cyril Ramaphosa, they will pick another president for you.
Leadership.
Question you one.
Down to leadership.
When the forefathers of the ANC were founding ANC, what were they founding upon? What's the
vision?
Yeah, what was the vision?
Okay,
People first.
Yeah. Look
now.
Yeah.
Years back, Steve Biko, Bashonile, Steve, I don't know.
Those who were advocating for that,
they died.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Abu Krisan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the only guy who survived, apparently.
Not only guy.
The guy who was championed.
Yeah.
It was Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
Right. And then the other rest, they were disregarded. So now, this is a theory. This is a theory. This state capture thing didn't start with Cyril Ramaphosa and Jacob Zuma. It was there. Look, I law 46664.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I think. Okay. I know this is wrong to say.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I think most South Africans, most of us, the mindset is, actually, we know they chow the money. But do something at least.
What can we do, Duana? Because remember...
No, but we are this is us towards politicians. Guys, we know you chow the money.
You eat the man.
Do something for us, gay. Don't just chow.
Hey,
do something for the people as well.
Like what, bro? How many years I've been living here?
If they did that free education thing, it would have been something for the people. If the relief fund was functional, we know they chow some of it.
Yeah, we know.
We know, like I think we've accepted, Joe.
Yeah.
We have accepted. You guys will chow some of our money, but at least do something for us.
I'm saying the thing is that recording of ours last time.
Yeah.
It didn't go through, but you remember I was advocating for Jacob Zuma. Now he is supported by Tokyo. That guy was like free education is possible.
So let's.
Tokyo is saying there is money for that.
But with Jacob Zuma, one thing, like I said before, he said it's in the freedom chart. It's there. That free education should be there.
And he was not only talking because of the freedom charter. He knew there was funds. Guys.
Yeah.
He knows.
We didn't know.
Yeah, I honestly believe it was not possible.
Yeah.
But even I.
Because I'm like, where's the money going to come from?
That's the thing.
They don't tell us that. And now this guy is saying, nah, here's the evidence. Now he's telling us, you know the Reserve Bank as the bank that lends other banks. But there is a level
that you are not exposed to.
It's exposing that.
You
understand?
And he's saying that's not the only level.
That's not the only level. There's level
There's
7.
another level.
Yeah. And he's saying the account. You understand this guy, guys?
The account is not known by everyone.
Yeah,
everyone.
Even
if you work at Reserve Bank, it doesn't guarantee you know the account.
You know the account. He's saying the account is there. The white spiritual boy is there. The account is there. But you won't know. But and now I'm exposing it. This guy is he's a tycoon. He knows these things. He was
a minister.
He was a minister. So all that I'm saying is Cyril Ramaphosa and his the likes of Tito Mboweni played. They need to account and fuck off.
Tito ayeke fish fish.
Sure.
Nalo koko.
Because now Tito was the one.
Nalo koko skolo abantwana no mutsekhe.
Yeah. Our leadership, gentlemen.
I think we have that's my problem. Uguti, number one, okay, I have a couple of problems. And I'm not sure if the problem is the system we are using or I don't know. The first problem is within the party that we know to be strong. There's a structure that it doesn't allow us to get the best of the ANC.
Yeah.
Like how they pick presidents for us. Yeah. How they try to get our votes. It doesn't give us enough control of what is happening inside the ANC.
Yeah, we really don't.
And we understand that the ANC is a private party. It is. It's fine. They have their own things to sort out, maybe like picking a president and stuff.
Yeah.
Another problem I have is there are no alternatives, Joe.
Yeah.
We don't have good alternatives. Like we cannot say ANC if ANC messes up, this is who we are voting for.
And
like we don't have those options.
That's why
they are there. We have a lot of parties, but we don't trust any of them.
None. None whatsoever.
I was asked, why don't I vote?
Yes.
Why don't I vote?
Why?
My reasons were, firstly, I don't want to represent the party. The party should represent me. It speaks for me and my people. So if it's no longer serving that purpose, what's the point of voting for that party? In fact, if I look at...
But not voting at all is actually voting.
Apparently, it goes to the... But how? That system alone...
Okay, it does. Your vote does not necessarily go to the ANC. You didn't vote.
Yeah.
But
I should be counted
you are
out.
withholding your power to vote against.
That's the thing.
Your vote is your voice.
Yeah.
The thing is,
if you don't vote, like if there are three of us,
these
are the three of us in this country. Okay, let's say maybe there's more than three of us. Okay, whatever. Tina, we are supporting what you don't want. Go ANC.
Sure.
And when I decide not to vote, we will vote on your behalf.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing.
Yeah,
sure.
That's what you're saying.
Simply because
you don't care. Whatever happens. You guys decide.
I'm gonna leave.
That's what you're saying.
Because reason being good. My reasons would be stupid to someone. My reasons.
No, I hear you, Joe.
Yeah,
I hear you.
If I look at all the political parties, your DA, your EFF, your where's ID? ID is gone.
ID merged with EDA.
They gone.
When Patricia Delil went to EDA, they...
Pelile.
Yeah.
And then there's your PAC. To me, those people don't represent my people. My people, I was listening to yesterday, Cause the FM, they were talking about the guy, the president of France is 45 years old, 43. Yeah. 45, 43.
Yeah.
His madam is 68. The boy is 43. The president.
Yeah.
How old is our president?
I think it's 60-something, 70-something,
cool.
68 years, no?
Yeah.
At what age do people have to retire?
60.
How are they still in power?
To them, it doesn't apply.
How does it not apply to them? Because
you see,
how does
double
it not
standards.
You see now, that's why you should. This thing of voting is really messing up. Because man, if I vote for Ulantole or Jerry Mabaso, it means like, be 70 and be a president.
But okay. Let's say you don't vote for Jerry Mabaso.
Yeah.
Who are you voting for?
I'm not gonna vote for anyone. EFF.
If you don't vote for anyone, we will vote for Jerry Mabaso on your behalf.
He's there.
Maybe sometimes.
But you get my point.
I do get your point.
Maybe sometimes,
yeah.
Because I feel like yeah. Sometimes it's not a matter of voting for who and who. Let's fix the problem.
How, Mjerere?
How much power?
Structures.
This is what I said. We don't have enough. As the people, we don't have control of what is happening there.
Yeah. It comes back
that's my problem.
Yeah,
I honestly believe in the ANC.
I do too.
I believe in the ANC.
Yeah, I do too.
The advocates of the ANC.
I cannot hold any of them accountable. There's no possible way.
Now, as we said, the Zondo Commission looted Hawks. What?
And you see, this thing becomes. It just rolls on to the next, because once we don't have any way of holding you accountable, the whole structure is ruined.
I was looking
because everyone is corrupt
Brazil,
now.
It was actually the first country that I saw that a president was arrested for his corrupt deeds. You understand?
They tried that with
Mugabe. Yeah,
they tried that with Mugabe.
So you see, this is one way of holding. Mugabe will arrest them.
Arrest, boy.
You understand?
Mugabe
so this is one way of
arrest the
holding.
police that was arresting him.
So do you think? Let me ask you.
Yeah.
If that former president was arrested after he was president, they found him guilty of corruption and all that, he was arrested. Do you think the current president will be corrupt?
No.
If he saw an example being said.
But
now
there is danger
all
in
our
that.
President, a bit. All our president.
Yeah. Who was supposed to be arrested? Nelson Mandela. He was arrested for 27 years.
Who are you sure? Arrested?
Are you sure? For 27. That's what they feed us.
Okay, let's get away from conspiracies.
Cool. Yeah.
So we will make an episode for those.
Yeah. So all that I'm saying
Trust
is
me, an episode for those is
I'm
coming.
supporting what you're saying.
Yes.
Then we can't hold our
so
leaders.
Guys,
here
we are the new generation.
Are we really?
The third generation.
We are the third generation. The only thing we are happy is we are happy on weekends. That's the only time we are happy. Politically, I'm not happy. And same, even the student at school, university students, they advocate for EFF. Do they know
why?
They want to eat as well.
No. EFF is doing something
in schools.
Yes.
They're fighting.
Yeah. Same students who are voting for EFF in universities will not vote for EFF national.
Why?
You see?
Why?
We vote for you where you work, Bob.
Yeah, we work for you where you work.
So you're telling me
where you work.
There's this screenshot. Let me.
It always happens.
That's
Joe.
a point.
It always happens.
The same student who vote for EFF at varsity won't vote
when
for
I was
EFF
at varsity,
national.
Yeah,
exactly. When I was at varsity, EFF was taking the majority of votes, and you would think most young people are gonna vote for EFF.
And then we go to the pool.
We go to exactly.
That's
there's
a point.
Screenshot. There's this interesting screenshot. Okay, it reads as follows: no party to follow. Question mark. You are not alone. More and more South Africans have become disillusioned with politics and are turning their backs on the electoral process. Voter participation declined from 86% of the voting age population in 1994 to a mere 46% in 2019. Over 11 million South Africans, representing 29% of our total voting age. Our voting age population did not even bother to register as voters in 2019. And over 9 million registered voters, representing 25% of South Africa's voting age population, simply did not vote. Young people especially are increasingly exercising their right not to vote. Only 18.5% of 18 to 19 years old registered as voters. First-time voters. And 49% of 19 to 34 years old registered as voters. Even then, the vast majority did not bother to vote. Speaks volume and speaks for itself. Even more so when compared to the 2014 national general election results of 2014. Is this a problem or a challenge? That young people are not even interested in registering to vote or voting at all?
The question is, why?
I give you my reason.
Your reasons are correct, and your reasons are the same reasons for the majority of those young people.
But we can't give up.
We can't give up.
Yeah, we can't give
but
up.
But how?
Okay, but gents, this is what I think.
Okay.
I think politicians. Okay, I think government should not be responsible for too many things in the country.
Okay.
Why? They are failing anyway.
Okay.
So, like what you're saying,
I'm saying
be on our own. We are on your own.
I'm saying let's try to take the important things,
privatize them.
Like what?
Yeah, but now it
create competition. For better products. Better education. Better. Government should be able for arresting people, crimes. Should be responsible when there's a fire. Call the government.
I like this point.
Don't let them be responsible for too many things. Number one, there's too much money poured into those things. Number two, they are doing a poor job anyway.
Yes, I agree with you. I believe let's privatize, but let the privatization be 100% local, just like local music.
Yes, that's the tricky part about privatization.
That's to say, when we privatize,
people who have money come from outside.
Another funny part is recently
that's the best solution, but
there's no money to fund this.
There's no money
to fund this.
Look at our banks.
But I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think if the government, do you remember when MTN was selling shares to the public? I think that's an option.
They still do sell shares.
But there was a big wave of a particular class of shares that was very much open to the public. Everyone, even people who were not ordinary shareholders, they just bought the shares. Let's do that with the ESCOM. Let's do that with all these important facilities.
ESCOM isn't it listed on the
thing? It's state-owned.
State-owned entity.
Take those things, privatize them. Privatize institutions of higher education. Let us buy shares at VETS, at UJ. Let's fund them and get some returns.
That's the problem.
Get something functional.
That's the problem. Yesterday there was a march towards the FNB and ABSA, the banks,
to
say these banks are racist. You understand?
Really?
Yeah, very racist. If you were to go to ask for a loan, you want to start a business, they won't give it to you. But you go and ask for a loan, you want to buy
a car,
a Golf 7, they'll give it to you. Why? We are not building a generation.
I don't think the
but let a white boy go. Let a white boy go and ask for a loan. You understand? Banks are working on a leverage, my brother.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is they look at the returns. So if they think they'll give you $1 million to start a business, you have a proper business plan. But they're looking, what if it fails? What are they going to go and claim? To say, okay, you have what assets? You don't have assets. You don't have assets if you don't have land, number one. But the white boy, his father is owning farms, his uncle is owning this and that,
and
it's not even a problem.
The percentage is very small.
Yeah, it's very small. I saw something, the mortgage bonds,
Sure.
Where was it? I think it's Remseg. Remseg. So a black person was charged higher interest rates than a white person in the same area, same bond. Why? They applied for the same house, but a black person was charged higher interest rates.
Why?
Because it's black.
Let me try to explain.
Isn't that being racist?
Explain.
The banks are racist.
Let me try to explain. Let me play.
You are racist.
Let me play devil's advocate. The banks are not racist.
Okay.
The system is.
The system is.
Yes.
Okay.
This is how banks work.
Yeah.
In fact, this is how borrowing money works. I will give you money and I will charge you interest based on the level of risk I suffer for borrowing you money.
Okay.
You and a white person, the risk is not the same. The reason is not your color, the color of your skin. The reason is what you have compared to what the white man has is not the same. If something happens with my money, the white man can sell something and give me my money back.
Okay.
If I give you my money, something happens, what are you going to sell for you?
Nothing.
So there's a higher risk from me as a bank. If I'm borrowing Vuyo, the risk is higher. I have to charge him higher interest.
Then let's have bank for the blacks. That will cover us. We don't have anything because of the system, right? But then we can't suffer for the system generation to generation.
The plan was, Mjerere, the plan was the government will help black people to rise up to the level of the white people. So that we are all equal. The government has failed at doing that.
I have something interesting. I think we'll record it I'll record it not as a podcast. I'll record it as a something for the symposium.
Sure.
It's fun, especially when it comes to race. So remind me.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, whenever we talk of race, it's not just the surface level that we have to look at.
The problem of race, Fana, is way more complicated. Besides deep, it's just too complicated. It's not only skin color. It's money, Joe. It's money.
Classism.
It's money. Same thing. White, black, take a minister's child and you. The level of risk is not the same.
Yeah, Baba Kunema.
Yeah.
But the thing is now.
But I agree with you. There is some level of racism to it.
Yeah, there is.
There is definitely some level of racism.
Imagine
to it. No, Asquata.
This is the solution that Tokyo said about the banks. As black consumers, we need to unite and stop nursing racism. Let's start by following 100% black South Africa women-owned bank. There's that bank, the YWB. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just as you're saying that, I have a problem, Minachans. I think, or I feel like South African politicians, especially Julius Malema, has been very problematic, according to me, with regards to what I'm going to say. These guys are using race to milk whatever. I mean, if there is something to gain politically from using race, they will use it too.
Definitely following
and I think sometimes they are blowing issues of race out of proportion.
When Undlozi has a PhD, for God's sake, like, why is this guy
behaving like someone? He is not stupid. He knows what he's doing.
What is he doing?
He is manipulating you.
To do what? To vote for them?
Yes.
I'm not voting.
If he tells you racism, he knows you will listen.
Good job.
You will listen. He's not dumb.
But now he's not using the PhD to its full potential.
Listen, Van. He knows what he's doing. and what he's doing works. Have you seen AMA strikes are organized by EFF?
Yeah, I know.
When they say racism, the whole country jumps. But sometimes those issues are not really racism. Sometimes there is some level of racism.
How long is this episode?
It's 45 minutes so far.
Let's make it an hour.
Yeah, an hour close.
Yeah, now. But the funny thing is, that's why these political institutions, I don't trust them. So, you are saying, there's one thing DJ Spoo said.
Mm-hmm.
That's consumer. Like, we are consumers.
Yeah.
Black people are consumers. They buy. But they never buy from a black person. That's the problem.
Okay, Larry and I complicated because sometimes the products that the black people are giving us are not up to standard.
But look. Let's look at our generation, Tuan. Look at our generation now.
Yes.
We have, like in Davidson alone.
Some t-shirts.
There are so many.
We don't need that many t-shirts.
Yeah, guys. But the thing is now,
stingy peanut butter.
Yeah, do something. But now, look. I see about my t-shirt. T-shirt is trend. Okay, hard one thing is so saying t-shirt late. The thing is now,
that's all take.
That's all take is. Thing is now, if you look at it, the guy who takes some ice cream your tumo.
Sure.
I'm giving them free publicity. They should pay me for this. This is sponsorship. And then there's this guy who takes ice cream like Davidson.
Yeah.
That's unique.
Sure.
That boy is making money.
That I understand. Let's support that brother.
Definitely. There's some donuts Mandela somewhere.
Yeah.
She used to tell something. I'm a donuts.
Yes.
Nice donuts. I bought them.
This is where I start having a problem.
Yeah.
There is a certain clothing brand by a South African which I will not mention.
Mention, Baba. How
No. Let me not mention because this is not good publicity. When you are starting to charge us for a clothing item, imali that you know very well black people do not afford, I start having problem.
Richness.
You can't.
Richness.
No, I don't know who that is.
Richness.
I don't know who Richness is.
Okay.
When you start selling me a bag, boy,
yeah,
a bag that I can get for 150, and you sell it for 2,500,
yeah,
I start having a problem.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same item. It's the same item. It does the same thing. But because when we are long, I must pay you 2,500.
I mean, like that's why. You know what? Oh, there's this guy called Johnson. He's a psychologist, PhD, America. I forgot his name.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, that's the name. The nigga said people consume, especially black people. Black people consume because most of the things this is consumer, they possess power. Like if I get Mercedes, I get certain respect.
Okay, yeah.
Louis
Vuitton, I get certain respect.
Yeah.
Also means I give you that respect. Espan. And
so
that's
mental slavery.
Yeah. And there's this guy. If you
but
guys
I
should check.
don't think it is mental slavery for everyone. For some people it is.
Yeah.
For some they can afford.
That's how we define success.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some they can afford.
Yeah, but we define respect. I mean,
so easy. Let him buy what he wants. He has the man. But don't try to buy what Somizi.
But now, if I don't buy something that Somizi is wearing, I'm not gonna get the same spotlight. Remember, I have to be
you are the
recognized.
Slave. That's the mental slave. Somizi is not mental
guy
slave.
Who's a billionaire. Are they buying
Louis Vuitton?
Like our South African produce brand?
No.
Why are we buying them? Theirs. Why are we going to them?
Man.
You know, so
there's a problem with our mindset,
yeah, that's
guys.
If I was
my cry is Nyanizo Jensen, I agree with you, and I've been saying the things you are saying for a long time, but the problem starts when these entrepreneurs that you are expected to support are not giving us an easy way to support them.
It's a problem after problem,
and I always have a problem.
Another problem.
Okay, hey, problems. Thing is, then when Sise Lokshin, you can't tell me sell me skippers pale animal 500. I have a big problem.
Don't sell me something that I can get for 150, 500.
I can get it even 100 rand.
Okay, yeah, mangabufuna sacrifice. Yenze 200 cho.
Yeah.
If 150 yenze 200, ungathi 500. Come on, cho.
Hey, bruh. Someone who thinks that is sporting 150. I'm like, man,
so as a black man, you are faced with system.
Sure.
System,
with your brother.
System.
With race.
Yes.
Then those are so many fights for one.
Because I think we have to talk about these things in system form.
Yeah.
Because other than that, sizokhuluma singaqedi.
True.
But sizokhuluma ukuthi kungena action ngiyabhora. We always talk.
What do we do?
You can't talk and talk. Action speaks louder than words. That's always the case. Bro, you educate the masses have to follow. If they don't follow, get people who's gonna follow you.
Hey, never fit to
like initiative. You guys were talking about banks.
What I said is, government should not play a big role in our lives.
Leo, I agree with you. Government should not play a big role
in our lives.
Let us privatize some of the stuff.
Yes.
Let them be localized. However, the problem, our banks are failing or we don't have the funds.
Yes.
You understand? But that's the start.
We can't be getting electricity, transport, food, water from government.
Which is so ineffective and corrupt.
Exactly. That's why they are corrupt. Too much money is going into the state coffers.
And the funny part is, Honkela ministers, adlala kula ma rules. Like, Ufigile Mbalula, he was Minister of Sport. He's Minister of Transport. What does he know about transport system?
But this point of yours, I think we need to take it and run with it.
After the podcast, obviously.
This point, I think, to me, it did hit hard when you said, let's privatize some of the stuff. And I added to say, let's localize them.
Yes.
But then, how do we get the funds to get to buy those shares? Yes, the shares are there. How do we get to buy them?
There's an app of it.
MTN is standing. Easy Equities.
You buy shares.
I'm also there on Easy Equities.
Yeah. So this thing of generational wealth, there's an app called Easy Equities. You can get shares. Capitec is in, if you have a Capitec app, it's economical.
Sure.
So you have to have a tax number. Hey. People who don't pay tax, they don't know what the tax number is.
But you can get that from SARS.
Yeah, they can go to SARS. So, but now,
so Easy Equities at least.
Yeah, you can buy shares.
What I like about them is it's easy to get.
To understand.
You just log onto your phone and you EFT their account using your reference. It gets into your account same day. You buy shares. You watch them grow or watch them fail. Whatever happens. But it's accessible.
You lose, you win. It's you investing. If a company performs
the stock
badly,
market.
Yeah. Now we are giving people ways. Go on Easy Quits, guys. Buy shares.
Yeah.
There's another app called Luna. Luna. They also sell shares in cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
They say, there are so many platforms. I go Forex,
but gents, I think it's time, man.
It's time. But this is fun.
It's fun, but it's not, Joe, because
you said
we have problems. We had problems when we started. We have problems
forgetting
now.
The mic.
He always forgets the mic.
No, but
it hits deep now.
So like the mic.
These things are hard, Joe. These things are hard.
Bro. Yes.
And I think on the next episode with you, we have to figure out what role can we play individually.
Yes.
Because I think that's what forms a
starting a movement.
We are not starting a movement. That's why I'm saying individually. Okay. What can Vuyo do tomorrow? Without coming to me. Don't come to me. What can you do?
Okay.
Don't go to your neighbor. What can you do?
What can I do
to make things better? Like stuff like that. How can we come up with proper competition for ESCOM, for instance? Like maybe
ESCOM and challenge one.
ESCOM chomeli thengiswe jo. The country. This was my idea. ESCOM. This is what I think.
Okay. Now we are continuing. Fine. Let's continue. Let's continue.
This is what I'm thinking. This is what I was thinking. ESCOM, for instance.
Yeah.
Break it up. Divide ESCOM into 3 companies and sell them. Let them compete. Because if you sell it as one company, still a monopoly, which is going to be a problem. Because they control a single company is going to control the power as South Africa. Get them some competition. Find a way. I don't know how. Make sure there's competition.
There's always a problem with their power stations. These guys,
Get them competition. Yabona mfana mawungathi power station yakhe ine problems. Sithi sure, hlala boy, sizoyithenga kuJerry.
Yeah.
Uzophapha mafana. Uzophapha. Break the company down into 3. Sell 3 companies. Yes. Sell those 3 companies, but compete.
Hasn't just. Let's just end this podcast.
Let's
just end this podcast.
We are closing remarks.
yeah, guys, continue to support the podcast, and yeah, today I don't know. I don't have anything to say because I'm mad. I am really mad. So this is take this is your time. I'll violate up.
True. Okay, guys. Mina, I don't say much. Just support the podcast. We leave links on the description.
Yeah, follow
us. Tell people about this. Tell us what you want us to talk about, what you don't like, what you like about the podcast. That's been very valuable to us lately. Yeah.
Comment section.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You can follow Mjerere on Facebook as.
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook.
As what?
As Jerry Mabaso. Yeah.
Mjerere on Facebook or pure.
Jerry Mabaso.
Okay. That's good. Then.
Okay.
DMs.
No, yeah, what?
Hey, how much DM?
Hey, slide in.
Hey, chance.
That's a joke.
Okay, chance. It is what it is. See you guys next week.
Wait.